this one's gonna be short, but let's talk about it anyway. Because I feel like it has bigger implications. The Dark Souls. Well, first of all, we already knew the remaster's coming, but they announced the Knight Solaire amiibo.
Oh my god. That's honestly, I like that they're making amiibos for it, but the pose that they have him in is
Just praise the fucking sun, isn't it?
I know it's yeah, and it's the extremely iconic one, but it seems kind of goofy to me. I would have preferred if they just like made him like in a stance with his sword and shield out.
It's actually a really cool amiibo. Like,
yeah.
Just because Dark Souls is not something I expected them. I think it wasn't until now that I realized like how powerful like the amiibo thing actually can kind of be, because before they've had like they've had some guest amiibos, Bayonetta, Shovel Knight, but Shovel Knight was an indie game. You know, Bayonetta they added to Smash Bros. That's basically Nintendo's kind of game now. You know, Sega dropped the ball on that one in my opinion. I'm trying to think of what other amiibo have they had outside of the realm of like Nintendo characters. I don't see
Final Fantasy. Cloud.
They did. Once again, Final Fantasy wasn't Smash Bros. This is the first like character that's just not in Smash Bros. And is like an outsider. Besides Shovel Knight, it's not an indie game. They don't need the money or anything. It's just I'm like, wow. So they could actually like imagine if Nintendo. Because think about this. This still is multi-platform. This Dark Souls Remaster is multi-platform. If Nintendo were to ever get their hands on like a multi-platform game like even something like Mass Effect, they could make Mass Effect amiibos. And people would really love that. So like and I can't imagine that the companies would have a hard time saying no cuz Nintendo probably makes the figures themselves. And so like now I feel like this kind of opens up opportunities for other games. First of all, we're probably going to see more Dark Souls amiibos than just him.
God, I hope so. Because that looks really good. If they produce more of the same quality, those would be really really nice to have.
I'm trying to think if they do.
I really want one of Sigurd. That'd be so awesome.
Sigurd,
the Onion Knight,
the Katarina Knight.
Yeah, the Onion Knight.
But God, it's not likely. It'd be really cool if they could somehow do an amiibo for like a boss character, but they could do some. They could do like Ornstein.
Ornstein.
I mean, they're big, but you don't have to make the amiibo big. You know what I mean?
They do have the they are having that 5.7-inch Pikachu amiibo.
Well, they've done it
with the.
They had the giant Yoshi amiibo too for the Yoshi Yarn game. Whatever.
So that'd be cool though, because they can make bigger maybe amiibos for like the huge bosses. Then, just imagine amiibo for the Gaping Dragon.
I'm not expecting that though, I guess is what I'm saying. But that'd be cool. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But
did they ever explain the functionality of them in Dark Souls?
Knight Solaire?
Yes. Oh no, yes they did, because they just all it allows you to do is do the fucking praise the sun emote whenever you tap it on.
Did they? Well, that's what Austin said, but from what I was looking at news stories yesterday, also I saw this, that he was only at GameStop and that he was already sold out. So I don't know if that's true. If it is, that's probably a limited time deal too. These amiibos usually they're usually exclusive only for a limited time, and then everybody gets them. So I wouldn't worry too much about that.
If you're trying to find its functionality, just look up the functionality, like type in a functionality with it as well.
Yes, that's what Austin said, and I was like, I could see that doing that, but even so, people aren't really buying it for the functionality. They're kind of buying it because of the collector's value.
Oh, I know. I was just curious if they, because I hadn't remembered what they said that it would be able to do, and I was curious to see how it would affect the game.
See, I don't actually see anything. Maybe there is. I haven't.
They said it in the direct. I'm kind of surprised that we're not seeing any like.
Well, wait a minute. Really? Because I when I was looking it up the other day, right at, like 2 days after the direct happened, so 2 days ago, I was looking it up, and all the news sources I saw said that we don't actually know what it does. That's what they said.
That's strange. Is there a video somewhere that we can watch?
We might be able to. I don't know if Nintendo cares if we watch the
Direct
part. Yeah.
Well, the game's not owned by Nintendo, so.
No, it's not. But it was part of their Direct when it was announced.
Oh, go back up. Go back up.
What?
Can be used by players to activate the praise of Sun in-game gesture from the beginning, as opposed to unlocking it in a usual manner.
But you get it so quickly, don't you? Don't you get it after like the first 2 bosses?
You get it by
talking to Knight Solaire, don't you?
Yeah, but you get it from no, you don't get it from talking to him. You get it from going to the statue after, because you remember the Drake is across the bridge and you got to cross the bridge.
Well, anyway. Oh my god. It probably won't happen. You know what? I'll get there when we go to Smash Bros. Because we're gonna talk about Smash Bros in a little bit. Piggy never responded to us. He just said, "What the hell? I'm out."
That's cool.
Nobody likes our podcast. God.